In this how-to video, I'm going to look at the printing facilities that are built into plan2gether. A plan2gether is actually designed to be an online system where people view their rotas and edit their rotas using either a computer, a desktop, or a tablet, or a phone, anything basically that's got internet access. However, there are times when you want to take a printout of a rota, maybe to pin up in the wall in the kitchen if it's going to be the tea and coffee rota, or of course there are people who maybe don't have access to the technology or don't want to use the technology to see the rotas. When we're doing printing, it's important that we understand how the filters work, and I'll spend a little time having a look at that. There's a print button on the rota page for plan2gether, and here it is here. If we simply just click on that, what we will see are all the current rotas. And if we wanted to print that out, that would be 5 pages of printout. And it's not terribly useful like that, but it basically splits each rota so there's nothing split across pages or anything like that, and it displays all of the rotas that are coming up for the next, in the case of the demo church, the next 4 weeks or whatever you've set it to. So let's look and see how we use the print feature in conjunction with the filters to print to certain rotas. So let's cancel that. So let's say we just want to look at the tea and coffee rota. So we'll go into Teams and we'll deselect all the teams apart from the tea and coffee team. So as I do that, notice it changes in the background, and I've now just got the tea and coffee rota displayed. So if I go now to print that, I just have the tea and coffee rota. Still a lot of wasted space here in this printout, so let's see how this would look in the grid view. So let me close that. I go to View, I go to Grid, and now if I was to go to Print, I get a very concise and easy to see rota for the tea and coffee. And that's the kind of thing you could cut out and stick up in the wall of the kitchen so people know when they're going to be on duty with the tea and coffee. Let's go back and put everything back on, so Show All, and go back to the list view. The other thing you can do as well is to set dates. So supposing you just want to see all of the rotas for one day in particular. Let's choose this Sunday, which is the 17th of March. So I go to dates, I go to a custom date range, and I'll go from the 16th to the 18th. So I've done that. So now the only rota I see is for that one day. And again, if I wanted to print that, I can get all of that just in one page. So by printing that out, I can see the flower setup display, the pre-service tea and coffee, the Sunday morning, all of the various teams that are involved in that, the creche, security and so on, the band, and in the evening service as well. So by careful use of filters, date ranges and different views, you're able to produce the printout that you would want for your particular function. What you can also do, it's a kind of maybe a roundabout thing to do, but what you could also do is print out to a PDF. So if you wanted to, for instance, create a PDF copy of a particular set of rotas, then you go to Print and you choose up in here, you choose Save as PDF, and then save that, give it a file name, and that will have saved a PDF of that particular rota. So that's an extra feature you can get from the print by using the print to PDF feature. So that's printing of rotas in plan2gether. Print button's there. Use the filters. You can filter by event, you can filter by team, you can put a date range on it, you can view it either as a list or a grid. Let's just quickly show an example, maybe using a particular event. So let's say for the event we wanted to see all the flower display people for the range of all upcoming events. To print, and that gives me the list of who's on the flare display rota for the next 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 upcoming weeks. So that's printing in Plan2gether. I hope you find that useful.